Y'all just heard Bang Bang, REKS with J Nix, dope joint produced by Mnemonics. Am I right on that? It was produced by Mnemonics, right?
Produced by Mnemonics. Mnemonics produced that entire album. Bang Bang was a great experience. Shout out to J Nix, incredible lyricist. Someone who I still play on a regular, and someone who I look forward to working with in the future again. Like he's just a dope artist. That voice is so commanding. Mnemonics, my brother. It was so easy for us to get together and create. From day one, it was always simple for us to create, and we have so much music on the side just sitting there as well. He's another one who we've created a plethora of other records outside of what we've released.
That's what's up. And I know he had a heavy hand in that revolutionary. Was there ever, I may be wrong about this. Did you ever do like a remix version of that album?
So he produced the entire album. He mixed the entire album as well. And we never did a remix of the entire project, but we remixed Unlearn, and we created a record called Relearn, and we added Apathy, legendary Emcee producer out of Connecticut, came and blessed that record for us. So it was dope. It was just dope to have him involved. I keep thinking of so many other dope cats. Dynas is down there. My homie Nottz and Dreads, Llama Beats. Oh man, I can't forget so many dope heads.
No doubt. J Nix being featured on that track, like you were saying, that voice is everything, man. And he has that baritone feel to his vocals, man. That is very, like you said, very commanding. What you guys were saying on this track tapped into, a lot of the gun violence going on within the hood in the inner city, and to some degree kind of tapped into police brutality and police violence in that regard. Another track that you specifically tapped into that. I mean, there's a lot of songs you've done that on, but one specifically that comes to mind is for the Serum and Heron album, American Horror Story. That one was really fucking fire, bro.
Absolutely. That it's always dope to link with those brothers. Like, they're so creative. Their approach to the art and making music. Serum with the art and with the graph and the painting and everything like that as well. And multifaceted is Heron with the production and obviously the DJing and engineering and putting on shows. I learned from those brothers, and watching even from afar. And when they tap me to be a part of anything that they're making, it's a beautiful experience and a great opportunity. And I'm thankful for those relationships that continue to this day.
You guys were shooting a video for that one. I remember I was there at Churchill's when you guys were shooting the video for that one. But I don't know I gotta ask Serum what happened with that, man. It never got released.
Not sure. You're gonna have to ask Serum. Absolutely.
Now let me ask you this, because Bang Bang touches, like I said, on gun violence and all that. Where do you stand on guns? Are you a believer of the Second Amendment? Somebody who believes in at least having gun rights, like a Killer Mike, where Killer Mike feels strongly about gun ownership, responsible gun ownership, or are you just not having that at all?
So I'm a firm believer in the Second Amendment rights. I do believe individuals should have the right to protect themselves. I'm also an avid believer that individuals need to understand the Constitution and understand what these rights actually mean. I feel along with owning a gun, an individual should have the pocket-sized Constitution to carry with them wherever they go, just to have an understanding, a better, clear understanding of where we stand as far as the law goes. But yeah, responsible ownership, the same as Killer Mike's stance on it is pretty much my stance when it comes to responsible gun ownership. I'm licensed. My wife is licensed, and our belief is, we should, own for the right situations, and be smart about that ownership. But I obviously speak about gun unfortunate incidences in situations that occur on too much of a reoccurring basis when it comes, again, when it all boils down to Black and brown people, more than anything, in these circumstances that are like, the scale is weighed heavier on one side than it's weighed on the other. And so it's very important for us to have an understanding about guns.
No doubt. Agree 100%. So let's keep rolling through. This next joint got two MCs that I know you're very familiar with. A third MC that's also a vocalist. Let's hear what they got to say. Let's bring it on home.